Last week we were talking about relocating family members into our area of the Central Coast so that they can be closer to their loved ones. And it prompted the question, well, how can I afford to bring my family member into this area when they're coming from a state that may not have properties that sell for as much as what we do here in California? So a real neat way of doing this is potentially to use what's called a reverse mortgage. And a reverse mortgage is a great way of bringing a family member that might be from another area into the California Central Coast and make it affordable. Now, there are certain rules and regulations in that regard, and there does have to be an equity requirement for that, but it actually can be a really wonderful tool for bringing people into the Central Coast area, especially if they're coming from, say, Arizona, Utah, Idaho, Oregon, Washington. They may have a lot of equity in their homes that they're able to sell, but it's not necessarily enough to buy something here locally, and then they're in a position to where they may also, because they're not working, qualify for a loan. Well, the beautiful part about a reverse mortgage is that as long as you're 62 years or older, they have a sliding scale of what they could allow for that reverse mortgage. Now, that 62-year-old requirement has to be for whoever's the youngest person. So if you have a partnership or a marriage, then the youngest person has to be 62 years old. So let's take this as an example. Let's say they sold a property in Arizona for $300,000. What they could do is they could bring the proceeds of that property over to the California Central Coast. They could put that $300,000 down, and then using a reverse mortgage could actually have the leverage of the additional amount be financed. But the beautiful part about it is that they don't have to make payments, or they can make specific payments off of the amount of the mortgage to the mortgage. So there's many different tools and resources that we can provide you with if this is something that you would like to consider. I'm just trying to let you know that there is options for people that would like to bring their family members over to the California Central Coast, and they haven't had the ability to figure out how. So this is an excellent tool and an excellent way for you to bring mother and father or mother or whoever it happens to be over to the Central Coast and be able to buy a property that they normally would not feel confident that they could afford. The beautiful thing is there's absolutely no way they can get evicted. There's no way they can lose their home. What they're doing is they're using their equity to actually live in the home during the time that they are able to live in their home. So a reverse mortgage is definitely a tool. It's definitely a resource. It's definitely an option. If you think that this is something you'd like to have a little bit more of a discussion with, give us a call. And the reason I say that is because it's not just a simple question answer. It actually takes into delving into the mechanics of what the person is trying to achieve, what you're trying to achieve, where they're at their time of life as far as their age is concerned, because those questions can give a lot more options. So if this is something of interest, give me a call. I'm Krista of OIC Real Estate Services. We're here to help you see your dreams come true, and we're also here to help you get your family members close by. As always, I'm easy to reach. All you've got to do is just email me, callkrista@gmail.com. That's call with a C, Krista with a K @gmail.com. And we're here to help you look for solutions and be a resource. As always, have an amazingly blessed day. Bye.